Oscar de la Hoya is a famous American boxer with more than 130 fights to his name. He has accomplished many things in his life, from winning 10 boxing world titles in 6 different weight classes to becoming an accomplished and prominent entrepreneur, artist, and philanthropist. Boxer Oscar de la Hoya, often referred to as the Golden Boy, won a gold medal at the 1992 Olympics at the age of 19 and began his boxing career at a young age. Oscar de la Hoya was one of the most popular athletes in boxing history. Before retiring in 2009, he had hundreds of millions of dollars from pay-per-view fights. Now Oscar's legacy lives on through Casa Mexico Tequila. The early life of Oscar de la Hoya. Oscar de la Hoya was born in East Los Angeles, California, on February 4, 1973. His parents are Don Joel de la Hoya Sr. and Cecilia de la Hoya and had immigrated to the United States from Mexico before he was born. Oscar grew up in a poor area and his father worked as a warehouse clerk for a heating and cooling company to put food on the table. At the local gym, Oscar would hang out with other Mexican boxers while his father worked to support the family. Boxing runs in his blood. De la Hoya's family was known for boxing. The boxing tradition ran in his family's blood for 2 generations back to his grandfather. His grandfather, Vicente, was an amateur fighter in the 1940s, and his father fought professionally in the 1960s. De la Hoya began boxing at an early age when he was 6 years old. As a child, Oscar would go to the Pico Rivera Sports Arena with his father and older brother, Joel. Oscar's hero, Sugar Ray Leonard, was a gold medalist in the 1976 Summer Olympics and became a celebrity after the Games, before turning professional. A champion boxer since his teenage years. At 15, De la Hoya won the National Junior Olympic 119-pound championship. He added the 125-pound title a year later. He then won the National Golden Gloves Award in the 125-pound division in 1990, becoming the youngest U.S. boxer at the Goodwill Games that year, and winning a gold medal. De la Hoya's mother passed away of breast cancer a few months earlier in October 1990, expressing the hope that her son would one day become an Olympic gold medalist. His ambition to fulfill the dying wish of his mother was reported by the media, which dubbed him the Golden Boy. That title stuck with him for the rest of his career. De la Hoya earned Boxer of the Year honors from USA Boxing 1 year later, in 1991, after winning the U.S. Amateur Boxing Championship, 132 pounds. Becoming a world-renowned boxing star and an Olympic champion. With the 1992 Summer Olympics in Barcelona, Spain fast approaching, De la Hoya dedicated himself to his mother's goal and transformed it into a major mission for his training. After an upset victory over Cuban boxer Julio Gonzalez in the first round, De la Hoya beat Marco Rudolph of Germany to win an Olympic gold medal and become the first American athlete to be a gold medalist at Barcelona. After the 1992 Olympic Games, De la Hoya turned professional, defeating Lamar Williams in a first-round knockout in Inglewood, California, on November 23, 1992. In his initial year as a professional, De la Hoya had an outstanding record. On March 5, 1994, he won his first world title by winning the World Boxing Organization, WBO, junior lightweight champion title with a technical knockout of Jimmy Breedle in the 10th round of their bout. 4 months later, De la Hoya captured the WBO lightweight champion title by knocking out Jorge Piz in the second round. The champion remains undefeated and solidifies his reputation. Oscar de la Hoya defeated Rafael Ruiz in less than 5 minutes to capture the International Boxing Federation, IBF, lightweight crown and improve his overall record to 18-0 after a hard-fought victory over John Molina in February 1995. Despite Oscar de la Hoya's reputation as the Golden Boy of boxing, some people questioned if he had faced serious enough competition. In June 1996, De la Hoya met his toughest test in his boxing career to that point, Julio Cesar Chavez, an experienced and well-known Mexican boxer who was also the World Boxing Council, WBC, light welterweight champion. As an amateur, Oscar de la Hoya had sparred with Chavez in the boxing ring and had been knocked down previously, but the results were different this time. De la Hoya battered crowd favorite Chavez, cutting him above his eye before officials halted the fight in the 4th round. The victory was declared for de la Hoya and any doubts of him facing quality opponents were put to rest. The Golden Boy back in action. Oscar de la Hoya fought again in March 2001, knocking out Arturo Gatti in the 5th round of their first bout after his return. That same year, on June 23, de la Hoya moved up to the light middleweight class and defeated Spain's Javier Castillejo, the reigning WBC super welterweight, 154 pounds, champion, in 12 rounds to win his 5th world championship in as many weight classes, tying his role model Sugar Ray Leonard's record. At the age of 28 years old, he was the youngest boxer to ever win 5 world boxing titles. Although the Golden Boy attained great success in his career, everything could not stay golden for this boxing phenomenon forever. After moving up from the light middleweight class, he was defeated by Bernard Hopkins in a middleweight title bout in 2004. After the bout, de la Hoya took a break from boxing and focused on other aspects of his life. He had a 20-month layoff before coming back in 2006 to defeat Ricardo Mayorga in the first minute of the fight with a left hook. In 2007, de la Hoya signed to defend his title against WBC welterweight champion Floyd Mayweather Jr. in a 2-1 underdog fight. It was a very close match, and even though de la Hoya threw more punches, Mayweather landed hits at a higher rate and won the bout in a split decision. In 2008, Oscar received the honor of becoming a United States Olympic Hall of Fame inductee. On April 14, 2009, de la Hoya retired from boxing after his match with Manny Pacquiao. The Golden Boy continues to inspire. Casa Mexico Tequila and the Golden Boy have even inspired a tequila-based cocktail that became a knockout success within East Los Angeles, California bar culture. You can even learn to make the cocktail yourself. Truly a man of many talents. Oscar de la Hoya has been a very successful boxer, from his humble beginnings to his years of boxing dominance. Oscar was able to achieve great things both inside and outside of the ring. Oscar's life is an example that even with obstacles along the way, one can still come out on top in any industry they choose to be involved in if their passion drives them forward.